Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am on my Minecraft tutorials world, also known as the Noob to Pro series, but it has been absolutely ages since I uploaded the last episode in this series, but I have decided to bring the series back because it was very popular and it helps me cover a lot of really important things about Minecraft, because Minecraft's such a big game and there's so many things to learn, and I really like teaching you guys, so I've decided to bring this series back with one change. The main reason why I had to stop the series was because it was really hard to get the resources to do each episode. Like, I was teaching you guys how to do enchants, but I didn't have the levels to actually enchant them myself, so I couldn't show you guys. And over here I was doing my potions episode, but I didn't have all the ingredients to be able to show you them all. Stop slamming the door! Oh my god! Also guys, I'm currently running 1.7.2 and you gotta adjust your sound, but I'll do that in a second. I was just talking about how I didn't have the resources and it took me a long time to prep before recording. So it took me ages to get prepared to record one episode, and I didn't have the time. That's why the series had to end, and that is why I've decided to use creative mode. There we go. Hades is flying in creative mode. But that is the reason, guys. I'm going to be doing creative for some episodes that need it. Like if I'm talking about brewing potions and I want to show you all the different ingredients, I can just spawn the ingredients in, which makes it a lot easier for me and more information for you. So you can actually watch me doing it instead of just me talking about it and not being able to see visually. So I do believe the creative mode was a good decision, but it does help me get the episodes out, and if I wasn't in creative mode, I wouldn't be able to get this episode out, so I guess it is good. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Tell me in the comments if you agree with that decision, if you reckon going in creative mode was worth it, because then I can get more videos out and more informative videos out, or if you would have rather me stay survival. And if I do get enough of the survival votes, I'm actually thinking of starting a survival world up again, so that'll be good for everyone as well. And that'll please everyone if I do that. But yeah, so we're on the latest update, 1.7.2. The update that changed the world. That is what Minecraft is calling it, and there is a very good reason for that. They added a ton of new stuff, which I'm going to go over this episode, and I'm also going to help you configure it, because every time you update, they screw up all your settings. So let's do that first. When you first log into 1.7.2, you're going to want to click escape. You're going to want to go options. This is all pretty much the same. Achievements was buffed up a little bit, but yeah, options. In here, there's some very basic things that you need to change. The first one being music and sounds. They've separated the music and sounds from the master volume and basically coded a whole new section into Minecraft, which is extremely good because that allows mod makers, texture pack, or resource packs, whatever they're calling them now, to be able to adjust more. And I also like adjusting this. See, where's the doors? What do you reckon doors? I don't even know what doors is, but we're going to change the volume down to like 15. We'll change blocks down to about 70, because I like hearing the blocks placement. They're alright. Friendly creatures, they're pretty annoying. Turn them down. Ambient environment, pretty low. Players, yeah, you want to be here, players, especially on PvP servers. What I'd suggest is turning everything else down but leaving players all the way up so you can hear where the players are if you have surround sound. Hostile creatures, no thank you. Rain, definitely no thank you. Yep, that's looking a lot better. So after you've adjusted your sound here in the new options, there's a few more different things you might have noticed here. Resource packs, this was last update, but they did make it look a little bit different, so you know you got available ones here and selected ones here. I always run the default, but I will install some more, maybe showcase some at a bit of a later stage. Done. Language, I actually play on Australian, but that's because I like that. But now that I'm doing tutorials, I always play on the default, so I get the names of the blocks right. Video settings, there was a few changes in here. The render distance, the chunks. If you have a really bad CPU, I would dump this down, like, dump it right down as low as you can. That is where you'll get the most performance. If you just dump it all the way down to the bottom. If you've got a terrible CPU in your computer, a really old computer, you can bump this all the way down, and you just buy a replacement graphics card, like a good graphics card, bam, you'll be able to hit 120 frames per second. GG, no problems. And, well, that pretty much explains that, but I'm going to do it on like 10. 10's a good number for me. I've got a pretty average computer. It was a base computer like 4 years ago, but now, of course, technology's growing so fast, it's terrible. Max frame rate. This is a very common issue you guys run into. Everyone opens up their Minecraft and goes, max frame rate? Well, unlimited. I'm a pro. Unlimited, right? No, that is bad. Max frame rate is very bad. You will be more stable playing at the frame rate your screen displays frames at. If your screen is 60 Hz, you can chuck your frames down to 60. If your screen is 120 Hz, you can bump it up to 120. If you never get over 30 frames per second and you've got a really laggy computer, just keep it at 30. Because you don't want your computer stressing itself out trying to get more frames when they're not being displayed on your screen anyway. So that's why I'm going to be keeping mine at 60 FPS here. Because even if it does get above that, I won't be getting any benefits from it. So keeping it at 60 is good for me, even though I could get hundreds. Let's have a look at this. We'll bump it up to 240. Go back to game, F3. Bam, I'm getting 120 FPS at the moment. It's pretty average, 90 FPS, whatever. But that does not matter. Like I said, go into video settings, and I'm keeping it on 60 because that's all my screen can display. Most likely your screen is at 60 FPS as well, so I would change your max frame rate to 60 FPS. Alright, next one, let's cover server textures. That displays textures on servers, blah blah blah. MIP map levels. No idea what that is. Someone please tell me in the comments. I didn't research that one. Sorry about that, guys. Please tell me what that is. Filtering. You can bump that up. This is all depending on how good your computer is. Of course, the higher the option, the better. You can bump all these up to maximum. This is what I like to play on. Render distance 10, graphics fast, smooth lighting minimum. This is a really good setup for me, so you guys can copy that one if you want. Pause the screen. And I think that's pretty much it besides for those, the old buttons that were in there before. Multiplayer, you can adjust your chat a bit here. That's the only thing that's different here. But now for the good stuff. We have super secret settings and controls, which are both brand new buttons to Minecraft. When we click controls, you can not only bind these, but here we go. Sprint left control. Mind blown, guys. That is GG. That is an extremely good button, because every time I go to double tap to W to sprint, it fails. So left control is really good. And also, going to the hotbar slot, I don't like pressing 1. I'm actually going to bind this to my mouse. That is right, guys. So whenever I want to get to hotbar slot 1, which will be my sword most likely, I just click 1. Takes me straight there. I really like how they added this in. Extremely useful. Finally, I can start binding buttons to get more pro at PvP. I can finally start pressing left control for sprint. It's so good. I'm not even kidding. Have a look at this, guys. So, here's me double tapping W, as you can probably hear. Double tap. Double tap. There we go. But how much easier is it just to hold control? It's just so GG. And even if I let go of control, it still sprints. So you only need to press it, which makes it even better. And if you press it again, it doesn't turn it off. That's the only bad thing I see about it. But nonetheless, I'm just going to sprint around for a bit here, see if it cancels. But it is looking pretty smooth. It is definitely looking pretty smooth for me. I haven't stopped sprinting yet. Still sprinting. It's already an upgrade. Done, guys. There you go. Left control for sprint. Thanks for that Mojang. Seriously, that's the best thing you've ever added to Minecraft. That controls button right there. Best thing ever. Make sure to adjust yours to whatever you want. Look, mouse button 4 automatically goes to my sand block. GG. So good. So good. Alright, next thing, guys, is the super secret settings. We're going to fly up here so I can give you a good example of this, give you a good view. Basically, what it does is fuck up your screen. That's all it does. I'm sorry for swearing. It just fucks up your screen. Ready? Bam. That did nothing. Bam. There we go. Now it's like blurry mode. Let's walk around in blurry mode. Yay! blurry mode. Not really, I don't see the point of that. Click it again, everything goes into like really detailed, or the lines become darker mode. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Blurry mode, black and white mode, more blurry modes. This one's alright. Whoa, tripping out, bro. Everything's 3D. Yeah. Maybe if you have 3D glasses that works, who knows, I have no idea. Upside down mode, this is slightly interesting in the slightest way possible. I have no idea where I'm going. I'd like to see someone play a whole Hunger Games game upside down and win. They get props for that. But when you also change this, it also changes your sound. So super secret settings. There we go, this one doesn't look that good, but... oh, look at the sounds. Oh yeah, all the sounds change as well. Anyway, next one. This looks absolutely terrible. This is destroying my frames. Don't play on that one. I don't like that one at all. And is this default? Nope, this is definitely not default. What is happening? I haven't even seen this one before. Okay, let's not go on that one. Not go on that one either. Not go on that one. Prefer to not go on that one. That one's black and white. That one's night vision. That one's blurry. That one's got dots everywhere. Is this one normal? No, everything's... it's like normal, but everything's slightly more blurry. There we go. Is this normal? I think it's normal. Your chest turns... the chest looked a little bit screwed up in the other ones, but on this one it's normal, so I'm guessing this is the normal one. So there you go. That's pretty much all there is in the options. And now that I've explained that, I guess it's time to talk about the new blocks I've added to Minecraft. I have them all... oh, what the... what? When you land, it does like a little effect of where you land, like you're Superman. I don't know if that's new or that's just part of the super secret settings, but that is awesome. Check out that, guys. I did not know about that. That is awesome. Let's continue on here. We have 2 new types of wood. They are extremely good. People realise, they think, why do we need more wood? But for design purposes in builds, this wood is going to be awesome. Look at it. It has a great grey texture for the actual wood. And then if you turn it into logs, you get orange. And there isn't actually many orange blocks, so this is actually a really good one. It really brings more colours to the designer's palette when they're designing houses. And this one, a darker version, why not? Looks good as well. Nothing to complain about that. 2 new types of wood is definitely an improvement. What was that? Everyone who just checked their Facebook? Don't worry, I think it was my Facebook. But here we go. There's the dark wood, I believe. Yep, dark oak wood planks. There we go. Wait, is that spruce wood? You see, they look very similar, but this one's a bit darker. So, there you go, guys. There's the 2 different types of wood. Great additions. Jump on to the next chest. We now have stained glass. That is right, guys. Finally! Oh, you have no idea how much stained glass means to me. This stuff is amazing. You can get stained glass and stained glass panes, and I'll show you how to make them as well. And they come in a whole range of colours. If we scroll down here, look at all the different colours. That is amazing. And the thing that makes them so good is you can see through them. Bam! Everyone's windows and churches and museums and like paintings or mazes or... there's so many things this could be used for. All these colours are absolutely amazing, and everyone will be using them for so much stuff. It'll add so much variety to Minecraft. There you go, guys. Stained glass. I'll show you quickly how to make them for those of you who are interested. All you have to do is chuck glass around the outside and your dye in the middle. So this is the same as dyeing wool. Like, you need ink sacs, you need grey, you need cactus green, you need rose red, by hitting flowers, all that type of stuff, any type of dye. Bam, you got it right here, chuck it in the middle. It dyes the stained glass to whatever colour your dye in the middle is, and you can build with it. GG, guys. Absolutely amazing. Straight on to the next stuff, because we got more. I should cover what's in the background here. This is a map, and the maps used to look really dodgy. This is a map of the town that I'm in right now. See, there's the wall I'm facing. There's the farm, there's the house, there's the chicken farm out the back. There's whatever that building is. This building is the one to the right here. Well, that's the farm down there, actually. The building is this little grey bit. It is really nice, and what they've done, the difference is, when you used to put it in item frames, it used to just be normal, like it used to be like that. It only used to be the block, or the map inside. But now, the map extends to the full size of the block, so you can actually see what's going on. So that's a really nice adjustment. I'll be using this on a few of my servers to give people instructions of how to get around. And adventure maps, that'll be extremely useful as well, because then you'll be able to adventure around and know which direction to go. So yeah, guys, the next thing I wanted to cover, there's so much stuff in this update. I'm just going to drill through it as quick as possible, try and teach you guys as much as possible in my Noob to Pro series. We're going to make you guys pro in no time. And right in here is some of the new fish you can catch. You can now catch clownfish, raw salmon, cooked salmon, or that's actually just a cooked version of that, and pufferfish. And you catch them just by fishing. Get a fishing rod, go to the source block of water, bam, you can catch some fish. You can also catch random junk and treasure. So I'm pretty sure you can catch boots, like leather boots, and I think diamonds, and I think other things. I haven't actually done it enough to work it out, but you can do that. Here we go, we have 2 new enchanting books, which I should really add into my last enchanting video, if you want to check it out a few episodes ago, but nonetheless, these are brand new. We have why can't I say that? Lure, I'm pronouncing it in my head. Lure. What is wrong with me? Okay, whatever, you guys know how to, I have no idea what's wrong with me. Anyway, lure. I can't do it. I have no idea why I cannot do that. But anyway, what it does is it enchants your fishing rod to make you obtain catches more quickly. So you can catch more junk fish, whatever you want, catch it more quickly. The bobber thing goes down really quick, so that obviously helps you get more fish per second. And the one to the right here is the Luck of the Sea, which allows you to collect rare treasures and more uncommon fish variants. So you can catch rarer fish and rarer treasures when you have Luck of the Sea. Lure. Okay, I've given up. It's in my head, perfectly pronounced. English, perfect. Try and say it out loud. Fail. The fishing lure. Okay, I'm stopping. I cannot deal with it anymore. But anyway, so yeah, this one gets you better stuff. This one makes you catch more often. Next chest. Bam. We have packed ice. Check this stuff out, guys. You put it down, it is exactly like normal ice, except you cannot see through it. And I don't actually know if normal ice you can see through anymore. We should check that out real quick, because I haven't actually tested these side by side. Yeah, the normal ice is still exactly the same. Look at that. Normal ice, slightly, I thought the texture might look a bit different. No, it looks pretty similar to me. I don't know if that's because of video options that's changed, but I used to be able to see the top of it when you look through it. Now it looks really clear on all angles. But anyway, so that's pretty much the same. But the packed ice is now the same texture, but you cannot see through it. So that'll be extremely useful if you want to make sliding ice, but you don't want people seeing what's underneath it. Let's just quickly show off this, to make sure the slide effect's the same. Yeah, so that's pretty much the same. Jump on it. Yep. Slide this way. Effect is the same, so that's good. If you don't want people seeing below your parkour or something, use packed ice. Simple as that, guys. Alright, I think I've covered most of the new blocks. The only things in here now are flowers and stuff. So I will quickly dump them all out, see what I can show off. And then I want to talk about the new biomes. We'll quickly fly over here, because I know there is a new biome in this direction. We will go check it out. And we will plant some of the new flowers while we're at it. So, they're new. This is new. They look great. These are new. This is also new. Lilac. Oxeye. Daisy. Allium. No idea. Peony. That's a cool one. Rosebush. What else is there? There's a lot more. Tulips. Look at all the new flowers. There's also tall grass. And as you can see here, this is where the new terrain is updated. This is an old 1.6 map. But, as you can see, when you load a new chunk, 1.7 doesn't detect where the old levels were at. It just goes ahead and generates a new chunk as if it were next to another 1.7 chunk, even though it is not. So you do get these massive world errors where the new chunks are, but it is worth it because once you get in here, you get all the new flowers, you get all the new bushes, you get all the new biomes, which I still have to talk about. There is a new amplified world option, so you can make each biome extra big. So that's a really good option. I'm just trying to think. I forgot the names of the new biomes, but there is a lot of them. There is a lot of good stuff. We can find the new wood and the new, basically the new flowers, the new everything are in all the new biomes. And they also grow in old biomes if you generated a new chunk. So that's good to know. Let's keep flying over here. See if we can find a new biome. If not, I will probably just cut the video and jump to it. I do have one more thing to talk about though before I get into that. There is actually changes to multiplayer. Servers can now upload an image next to their server, and it can be whatever you want, so you can make a cool little logo for yourself. You can also see who's online on a multiplayer server just by moving your mouse over the online players, so that's also very useful. And a lot of hidden preparations to allow name changes. That is right, guys. They're planning to let you change your name on Minecraft. And everyone, when they were like 2 years old, made a Minecraft account called SuperCoolDude95. No offense if your name is SuperCoolDude, but when you get older, you will not want that name anymore, to be perfectly honest. If you named yourself SuperCoolDude, you'll be wanting to change your name, but you already bought the account and you can't. And Mojang's thinking about letting you change it, and they did a lot of behind the scenes updates, a lot of progress and things like that to allow that to happen. So who knows if they're going to let you or not, but they did say that they're thinking about it, so that'll be good. And yeah, I reckon I'm just going to fly on for a bit, see if I can find a new biome, and then I'll cut the video. So be right back, guys. Alright guys, I found myself a mesa biome and it looks absolutely amazing. I have not touched this at all. This was exactly how it randomly generated into the world. It used all this different hardened clay. We can go down and grab some if you want. I'm in creative here. We'll grab some of this. White stained clay, light grey stained clay, orange stained clay. And it kind of, the new generation method Mojang uses, and it just kind of merges the biomes together. Check this out. Right here is ocean, and then right here is river, and then mesa again. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. And then over here it's river again. Then it just changes back and forth, and it allows for this really cool terrain. How it's just tiny little oceans and tiny little rivers going throughout big canyons, and you couldn't really do that before. I mean, it's still not perfect, because it would have been perfect for the river to actually be in all water. But of course, obviously the grass generated where the river was, which is still pretty good, but they got the different types of it. So there's the plateau here, which is really nice. And it kind of reminds me of Australia. But this isn't the only biome, guys. There is like tons of more biomes to check out. But I thought this one's the most exciting one, and it just happens to be the first one I found, so that was pretty lucky. But of course there is like safari type biomes where the new wood is implemented, things like that. So make sure to check them out for yourself if you're interested. But I think I'm going to finish up here. We're heading into another new biome. I'll quickly show off this while I'm here, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Let's have a look at this. What is this right here? This actually spawns on the plateau if there's grass. It's just normal oak wood, but it looks kind of old and dead. So depending on what biome it's in, the grass, of course the leaves change colour. I didn't actually know it changed colour that much. That is a very, very severe case of dead tree going on there. But anyway, I guess it is supposed to be like a deserty type theme. That's why it kind of reminds me of Australia, like Uluru, Ayers Rock, whatever you guys know it as called. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to support this series, don't forget to chuck it a like, and I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you learned something.